Well, not only do, the daytime audiences know you as Orpheus, but also in Hollywood, you're a very prolific voiceover artist. I did want to ask you, what are some of the shows that we would recognize your voice from?
Well, that's interesting you mentioned that, because you were talking about the technology that allows you to do what you do. That same kind of technology, I have worked from my home for years and years. I have a couple of studios in the house that I use to send my voice all over the world. And mostly my voice goes to various studios here in Los Angeles, but I've also worked for, of course, for New York and Chicago and Atlanta and Washington, D.C., as well as London and Germany and other places in the world, Australia. So it's fascinating to have that kind of technology. But yes, I started doing voiceover about 17 years ago, and it's just something that started a little bit at a time, and then it just took over my life, because actually, in truth, I started it about maybe 24 years ago, but about 17 years ago, it got so big and so much work came my way that I stopped doing on-camera work. And so, in point of fact, this arrival on Days, this return to Days, is the first time that I've been on camera in 17 years. So that was also fun for me, because I've been thinking about doing more work on camera over the last year, and it was almost like some kind of wish or hope or prayer that you put out in the air, and then it just comes back in the most unexpected, wonderful way. And it could have been better, because what a way, is like being thrown into the deep end of the pool and say, I hope you remember how to swim, And so mercifully, it did come back to me. The strokes came back to me, so yes. So I've been doing voiceover for a long time, and it's been great. I've been doing. I've done hundreds and hundreds of films, trailers, campaigns for films, and I've done Fox, the Fox network. I did for about 16 years. I still occasionally do some things for them. I'm doing something for them today, but I was I did almost entirely their show lineup for many, many years. And a lot of people would know me from all the advertising for American Idol, all the spots for American Idol I did for 12 years, I guess, 12 or 13 years, but I did all of the shows that you know from Fox for many, many years, including some sports and radio, and I also did ABC Family for 10 years, almost all the ABC Family shows, and like I say, feature films, promotion of feature films, and trailers, yeah. So yeah, there's a lot. I mean, people have heard my voice over the years. They just probably didn't know it,
Yeah, it's amazing to think about, how much work you've done. I was just thinking, wow, I wonder how many times I've heard you. I didn't know I heard you.
Oh, no question about it, And movie trailers and, just lots of, just recently I did the Ice Age. The Ice Age, I've done all the Ice Ages, so they had another one just this summer, and I did the entire campaign for Ice Age, the 5th installment of that film, and so yeah, it's been a great run in voiceover. I've enjoyed it. It's been really, really great for me in terms of it's been lucrative and a positive thing in my life and my family's life. But I'm enjoying the idea of doing some acting again, and I may do some theater and some things I'm thinking about. So that's exciting, and that's what's so amazing, Lori. This was such a gift. This opportunity. What a great, because you could go back and do an episode of something, a guest shot, and that's great, and perhaps that I will get that opportunity, but to do as many shows as I did, a lot of shows, one after the other, over a period of a couple of months. That was really great because you get up on the horse every day and ride again, and learn from your mistakes, and just I was able to get back a lot of the technique and knowledge base that I have was refreshed, and I think watching myself now, I like what I've learned over the years, not only from other things I did as an actor since days, but also the years of not working as an actor, but just reading and using my voice. I've learned a lot, and just by observing. Sometimes you need to stop doing something to really learn about it. To watch and study it from off the field. You know what I mean?
Well, it's wonderful seeing you back in front of the camera again, and on days, and maybe this will lead to other acting jobs for you as you want to go. And if you do theater in New York, let me know, and I'll come see the show.
Yeah, I did some. That's where I started. I did Broadway and off-Broadway, yeah. So before coming out here to do Universal. But thank you, Lori. That's great. I'm thrilled to meet you and talk to you, and thanks for the wonderful conversation. And thanks to the fans who remember Orpheus, people like you. Thank you for that. It's very gratifying that I'm remembered that way. It's fun to have created this character and to have that be part of my own personal history. I'm grateful for that. I'm enjoying revisiting it.